This didn't happen overnight. No, there was a moment when everything changed. And the strange part is, almost no one can point to when. So I went back, video by video, and mapped it out. And once you see the timeline laid out, you realize something important. This wasn't random. The channel didn't just evolve from a heartbreaking cancer journey. It shifted. Let me show you exactly where it started. This isn't about attacking anyone. This is about something much simpler. What the channel was and what it's become. If you go back to mid-2024 through 2025, the purpose of the channel was very clear. The content focused on grief, solo parenting, and honoring Jenny's life. It wasn't just content. It was documentation of something real happening in real time. That clarity was what people connected to. In October of 2025, dating is introduced for the first time. Kyle discusses meeting someone new and references Jenny's blessing. This marks the beginning of a shift. Around this same time, the channel transitioned from being called Jenny Appleford to the Apples, a shift in identity. Some viewers were not happy. A comment at that time read, "It honestly breaks my heart to no longer see Jenny's name in the channel. I get the Apples covers all of you, but it's one less piece of her that so many became attached to. Just seeing her name was comforting. I hope new people know how to look for her specifically, especially the longer that she's been gone. You do what you gotta do though. Best wishes." By January 2026, the shift becomes clear. Now suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere and very quickly, they're getting married soon. The relationship is now fully introduced and integrated into the family dynamic. And the messaging becomes consistent. Moving forward, even if that means on Jenny's channel, is not a betrayal.
And you mustn't think bad thoughts about me either.
And this is also where the audience begins to split. One commenter in support of the shift said, "Life is short. You and your family know this too well. Remarry, make more babies, live life to the fullest. You only live once." While another comment said, "Start a new channel, Kyle. This was Jenny's cancer journey channel, and now you have moved on, so it's time to move on to a new channel with your new wife and share your new life with your children and your new family." This is where the tension lives. Content now consistently focuses on a blended family. New routines, dynamics, and relationships dominate the channel. And commenters don't feel too comfortable about that. One comment said, "There was another guy on here that lost his wife. He got together with someone else. The internet wasn't happy with him. He left. I appreciate him for that. He left his wife's channel so that drama wouldn't be a part of the legacy his wife made. Go live your new life, Kyle. Go be with your girl. Let Jenny have what she built for her kids. This is her channel. Or go start own love channel." Another commenter said it more succinctly. "Stop, Kyle. I beg of you, stop. Your wife built this channel to share her cancer journey and help others going through similar things. All these new love posts are going to drown out her videos. Please, just stop." When people say something feels different, you gotta believe them, because something has definitely shifted on this channel, and we are now in a completely new dimension. And now the real question that remains is, what happens when the purpose of this channel completely changes? When it was built on the back of someone who suffered and died of a very difficult cancer journey. and what happens when the audience remains the same. Surrounding Kyle Appleford has shifted from near universal support to a very sharp bifurcated polarization. His wife passed and he found love again. Who cares? If it doesn't affect you, just stop following him. We see these comments by the thousands on the Apple's YouTube channel, and it's the ultimate conversation stopper. But today, we're going to look at why the Jenny wanted him to move on defense isn't just a shield, it's actually a weapon used to silence anyone noticing the glaring red flags and how this grief is being monetized. Why has a community built on love become so toxic towards anyone asking a simple question? Let's get into it. Let's look at this featured comment from a Kyle supporter. Gosh, people really have to mind their own business and possibly look at the glass house they live in. Who cares? His wife has passed and he has found love again. Life is too short to put a timestamp on when it's appropriate to date or get married after a partner's passing. If you have a visceral response like this, stop following him. She mentions glass houses, with the implication being that unless your life is perfect, you can't judge Kyle. But here's the problem, in case you haven't noticed, Kyle isn't exactly living in a private house. He's living in a digital coliseum. And what that means is that he makes a choice every single time he puts out a video. He thinks about what he's going to say, even if that means he's thinking about it on the spot and struggling his way through it. But he thinks about what he wants to say. He edits his videos. He chooses the title. He puts hashtags on. He does a video description and he uploads them. And that is all deliberate action. Okay, so he chooses to live in this digital coliseum of thousands to hundred thousands of people. He's putting his life out there. Okay, when you put your life out there to that many people, you have to know and even expect that they're going to formulate opinions on what you're saying, especially when they are so connected, as we've previously discussed, to this story. When you turn your morning, your children's life, and your dating life into a 15-minute AdSense monetized heavy video, then the whole mind your own business argument evaporates. The most common phrase in the fandom that I see over and over and over again ad nauseum is, Jenny wanted this. And it's used for everything, from the timeline of the new relationship to when it debuted on the page, to it even being on the page, to Kyle's decision to take his kids away from Jenny's family and move to Arizona. I mean, it really has gotten extreme and out of control. But let me ask you this question. Did Jenny consent to the content or to the actual move on? There is a massive difference between a dying spouse wishing for their partner's future happiness and a spouse consenting to have their memory used as a promotional tool for the new version of the family brand. By constantly invoking Jenny's name to defend Kyle's choices, the fans are actually doing the very things that they accuse critics of. And that is, they are being parasocial. They are, in effect, speaking for a woman, who is no longer here to clarify her intent. And that is so disrespectful. So, why does Kyle creep people out? It's not just the dating, it's the performance. We're seeing a growing trend of grief to influencer pipelines. When a viewer expresses a visceral response of discomfort, well, they are told to stop following. But why is the burden on the viewer, on you and I, to look away from something that's objectively strange, rather than on the creator to act with even a little bit of decorum? When a community's only response to criticism is leave if you don't like it, you're no longer in a fandom. You are in an echo chamber. So let's follow the money, right? If Kyle moved on privately, there would be no controversy. The controversy exists because the moving on is the product. And the thing is that they actually do care. It's just that they care more about the happy ending than they did about Jenny's wishes. For her very difficult cancer journey, one in which she passed away from, to become a living legacy, a diary, a video diary for her children so that they can hear her and see her fight and see her try to push on through tears and physical pain and anxiety and depression. She wanted them to see these things. But it seems that these people care more about the happy ending, more that Kyle ends up in a happy marriage than they do about Jenny's intention for the page to serve as a diary for her kids to look back on one day. And that to me just absolutely blows my mind. It's so sad. So it's entirely possible for two things to be true at the same time. It's possible for viewers to want Kyle to find love again, and also for him to take that journey off of Jenny's sacred page out of respect for Jenny's legacy, her community, her family, and her children, and to stop being opportunistic with that painful journey to run what has now really become a business, a YouTube page that generates a lot of money every year. So, yes, Kyle can find love. Viewers can believe that he can find love and that he should find love. But viewers can also believe that what he's doing is opportunistic and highly disrespectful. Two things can exist at the same time. I know it's hard to believe for a lot of people. Using a late wife's supposed permission to allow a creator to go in this direction and not have to face any of the consequences of their public actions is, quite frankly, the most absurd part of this entire story. So I really want to hear from you. Does Jenny's supposed permission end the whole debate for you? Or do you feel like it's an excuse for Kyle just to keep the cameras rolling? Drop a comment below and let's try to keep the glass house cliches to a minimum. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the ethics of the creator community. Just make videos. They change people. And I don't think you can fully understand Jenny without understanding what she meant to the people watching her. Because this wasn't just a channel, it was something much bigger. I want to show you something. Not opinions, not speculation, just words from real people. Jenny won her cancer battle a long time ago because cancer never took away her kindness, compassion, gratitude, motivation, humor, and drive. In fact, all cancer did was motivate her to form this community that has reached around the world and unified so many of us. That's badass. She left behind this amazing legacy and will live on through you and your children. Jenny, thank you for everything. That's not someone watching casually. That's someone who felt changed. Only someone as truly special as Jenny could make a mammoth amount of strangers across the world feel like we've lost one of our very best friends. Fly high, Jenny. To Kyle, Ellis, Winnie, family and friends, there are no words. Sending all my thoughts and prayers. People didn't feel just like viewers. They felt like they knew her. Jenny's death is so personal. I have never met her, but this just made me burst out in tears. My heart is heavy. Thank you, Kyle, for taking care of her until the very end. I pray that you, the kids, and the rest of the family and friends may be comforted and find healing through this season. Rest in peace, beautiful Jenny. That word, personal, that tells you everything. In all of my 68 years, I have never been so touched and emotionally involved with individuals I don't really know. Somehow, it feels as if I do know you, even as close as with my other children. Think about that. 68 years of life, and this meant that much. But it goes even deeper than connection. I stumbled across this channel today, and it has completely destroyed me. I am a 33-year-old man with a wife and a daughter. We've been having some marital issues as of late, and I was about to just say, screw it. It's not worth fighting for anymore. Watching your journey has given me so much perspective and shown me what's important and what's not. I'm so sorry for the unimaginable pain you must be feeling. That's not entertainment, that's impact. I will never forget her or what she did to document these moments for her kids. These videos will live on forever as she wanted. Prayers to all of those who love Jenny. Jenny wasn't just sharing her story, she was preserving something. My sister has the same cancer Jenny did. Stage 4 adenocarcinoma of the lung. She entered hospice care tonight. It's been an absolutely brutal day. I discovered this channel about 6 months ago when she was diagnosed, and it helped me immeasurably in dealing with the grief of a loved one experiencing cancer. I'd like to think that in another day or so, Jenny might welcome my sister to the great beyond. That's someone in the middle of losing someone, finding comfort here. I just came across your video. I lost my 13-year-old son November 16th, 2023 at 10:36 a.m. to lymphoma that spread. My baby boy was a fighter. Today marks 1 year. I cry and hurt every day. My anger towards cancer sometimes is uncontrollable. Everything I do now is to honor him, all to say you're not alone. That kind of pain, recognizing itself in someone else's story. Jenny's words that she beat cancer have changed my life. My mom will be gone 30 years in February. She had breast cancer. She died 2 weeks to the day after I turned 17. She was only 42. She fought so hard. Now, thanks to Jenny, I will say my mom beat cancer. I'm battling breast cancer myself now, but no matter what, I see it differently. Thank you for sharing this. Changing how someone sees their own story, even decades later. Jenny, you and everyone surrounding you have given we strangers a gift beyond measure. You shared your story, teaching us about love, devotion, compassion, and kindness. surrounding you with the warm light of gratitude. We'll look for Jenny in every butterfly, hummingbird, and gentle warm breeze. This is what Jenny built. Not just videos, not just views, but connection, comfort, perspective, and for some people, healing. And when you look at all of this, it becomes really clear why she mattered so much. Because she didn't just share her life, she changed other people's. We love you, Jenny. We will always remember you. We are committed to ensuring that your legacy lives on. Thank you for making a difference in so many people's lives. May you continue to rest in peace, and may you always be remembered.